Hello everyone, so I'm back again with some more Shogun 2 online commentary. So this is another Fall of Samurai, and it's on the Bayou Ocean. I cannot say that right. So again, I think no, this isn't the same map as the one I played and showed you in that last video. It's slightly different. But it's got the same sort of features again. There's more like these woods in the center that makes it sort of like two battlefields on each side. So my opponent this time, he was called Nick Mason. I think I had a good game against him. And so let's wait till it loads up. Oops, sorry, I'm getting a text. So let's see once this loads up what army he brings. To be honest, I can't remember because I played a lot of games now. So even though you're watching this, I'm not exactly a low level anymore, but I've got a few tips to show you, and you know, as it comes to the later stages, I will show you what armies I bring, because I have a very different approach to the armies that I bring, and at the moment I think they're the same, because this is when I started out. I was very fresh, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So this time I started to mix up again. I've got 3 calves, 2 chevron cav, and ooh, let's see. I can't see within the woods. Well, seeing as yeah, a 1 chevron cav and then a normal cav. So I've got 3 cavalry, 2 red bears, 1 with a chevron, and then I have 2 white tiger force. Crap units, as I said before, throwaway units, and Achilles, my general's bodyguard. Let's see him there quickly before we go. There he is. He's green. Okay. My opponent, yeah, he brung a traditional samurai force. So he messaged me at this point and he said, yeah, my army's so old school, and I was like, please, he's going to take it with good humor. So he has 2 Naginata warrior monk cav, and he has one lone sword, 2 warrior nuns, and he has 1 Yari Ashigaru and 1 bow Ashigaru. Now, he did not know, I don't think, that he was fighting a fall of the samurai army, or else he wouldn't have brought this, because warrior nuns, for one, they're very vulnerable to missile fire, so they're gonna be getting shot up. But the thing is with warrior nuns is the fact that their morale is very high, apparently. Same with Naginata warrior monk cav, which he has 2 of. So I don't think he's got 1 vet. Is that or is it? Yes, it is. So it's not looking good for my opponent, basically because of the army he brought. But he does show some good traits in this game, and he does put up a good fight, and he didn't rage quit when he saw the fact that I brought a gun army. So my plan is simple. To defeat a normal Shogun army, the fact is they have to run to you. He has no gun troops, apart from his bows, who have more accuracy than me anyway. So he does have the cav advantage though, because Naginata warrior monk, they're very good at taking down cav. So my Yariki, they are not going to be too effective against the enemy cav. So all I really need to do is break his center, because his center is made up of his main contingent of his lone swords and his Yari and his warrior nuns. Now he's doing something quite clever here. He's putting them around to the flank, because what he wants to do, I imagine so, is he wants to take his Yari right into the center of my guys. And if he manages to do that, then he will send his warrior monks through the sides to sort of flank. And if he can get his men into combat with mine, mine will not stand a chance. But as you can see here, I break up my force because I know that he's going to have to charge through. And another good tactic that he uses, he puts them all on loose formation. So here again, he starts his charge. And he still has 1 cavalry. Oh, he doesn't actually. He has both his cavalry on this flank. So now he's sort of seen that, you know, my guys, they mean business. They're going to cut down really fast. He decides to charge through this woods so he can get a little more cover. Even though it's not exactly going to help him too much because they're going to get demolished. And at this point, he brings his cav attack. But unfortunately for him, I get my first charge off, bring my cavalry round to the flank, and then I'm going to swamp this Naginata. So he should have taken his other Naginata into my force, but he thought that his 1 Naginata could hold it off, and it was horrible. And while he does that, again I missed it, sorry, I send my cavalry right into his general, so I get a good nice charge on his general there. And then he sends in his bow Ashigaru. I don't know why he was doing that, because he used that to skirmish. But at this point, it's not exactly too hopeful for my opponent. He reached my lines, but unfortunately, you know, his men routed. He has a big attack here. He's got his monks here. Oh, okay, you can see he's got his monk cav there, and let's try and get some first person shoot. If you put insert, you can actually like view a first person view and see like I'm on their like captain guy. He's got the pistol. Hope he fires. Is he gonna fire? No.
Enemy approaching!
Yep, there you go. Ooh. Yeah, and he hit someone as well. That was good. So, as you can see, I think we looked all.
You have triumphed over the enemy!
There we go. So now that my guys finish off his warrior monks. Oh no, they're still here. Sorry, wrong unit. Oops. So when you bring a fall of the, you bring a normal Shogun army, sorry, against the fall of Samurai army, you have to play very, very tactically, or else you're gonna lose. You can't bring some army and just destroy them, especially with skirmishing. You cannot skirmish. It will not work. You have to bring a rush army, and I actually have a video where I actually defeat an army with a normal samurai army. It was a fun match against a friend, who I think he was trying to beat me, but I still managed to win somehow. But I knew it was a full samurai army, so I knew what I would bring. I didn't know what he would bring, so I will show that to you at some point, but it's at a later stage because at that point, actually no, it's not, because it's one of the earlier Shogun 2. Like, you know, first avatar that I used that I showed you in the first couple of videos. So I'll show that to you quite soon. So that was the first battle I'm going to show you. So good game to my opponent. He was very respectful. He said good game. He messaged me quite a bit while we were playing, and you know, he was a nice person to play with. And I love it when people in these sort of games, they talk to you and stuff, not in a mean way. So we'll look at the unit statistics here. So we'll look at his stuff first, because now, the most kills he got was 49, and that was with his Naginata Warrior Monk cav, and I'm taking it that was the cav that he sent right into my troops, because that White Tiger Force would have just been destroyed. So, as you can see, his troops didn't get an awful lot of kills. Mine did on the other hand, because it was a fall of the Samurai army. It was very unfair for him, actually. But I couldn't remember which replay this was, and I decided to show it to you, but so that's sort of a lesson. Make sure if you're bringing a normal Shogun army, you know how to defeat a fall of the Samurai army. And I will show you at some point, as well as the naval battles. I hate naval battles, but recently I found out how to, you know, beat someone, and yeah, it's effective. And I will. No, I don't wanna. No, okay, I don't wanna save that replay. Okay, so I've got one more replay to show you. I think this is Jake. Okay, right. Now, this map is on the Oboku Gorge map. Now, I don't really like this map too much. I've lost quite a lot on this map. As you can see, it's basically a giant choke point in the river. And as you can see, you go downhill here on both sides, and there's woods as well, which makes it even more annoying. And then you have these flanking areas here, and all dojos are here, here, and here. So it's a fight for the center. And if you have artillery, and the enemy opponent doesn't, you're gonna win. Unless they can somehow get to you, or they have the cav advantage or something. So watch out. But as I was saying, so I managed to I think this was my second time playing this one, because I lost the first time, but I didn't know really what to expect from this map. So let's see my army again. I changed my army again. I'm glad, because I don't like having to show you the same armies over and over again. Now, this is what I call my meat shield tactic. It's very, it's good. Back then, I didn't realize that these guys only have 100 range instead of 125. So they have another text. So these guys have 100 range, so they suck. They're throwaway units. But they have armor and they have morale. So do you know what they're good at? They're good at being a meat shield. They're the least expensive, like, line unit. And so I have 4 of them. And now my plan for them is to just set them in front of my men while I get my normal rifle units, my good units, my Red Bear infantry into place. So this was my first 10,000k battle. That's what it was. So I have 4 matchlock catchy. I have 1, 2... Oh, no. I have my infantry de marines in this one, actually. There they are. First time using them. No chevrons, nothing. So I have my elite unit here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Red Bears. I have my bodyguard, Achilles. And then I have 2 Yariki, and then another 2. I think they're both vets. over there, and one here's got 2 chevrons, so that side equals out. And my opponent, what did he bring? He brought, he had his infantry marines, in their 6 chevrons, so they're going to have the increased range. He has a level chevron 4 white bear and another 4 white bear, and then he has 2 spear levy, a katana kachi, and 2 very vetted up yari calves, as well as I think he sent more of it. He has 2 carbine calves. Oh, someone's messaged me. Let me just message him. So what I'm gonna do, what I decided to do is he started menacing his troops, his flank all over here, and so he wants to take this building, I think, or he wants to get a good flank on my men, because even though he has very veteran troops, I definitely have the superior firepower, because he's gonna have to fight through this. And with my Matlock catcher, he's going to have to shoot them as well as my 4 infantry. He only has 3. Now, he has his Yarikachi and his stuff to protect the general, and he uses that quite well. And the first mistake he makes is he takes all of his cavalry here. And I believe that was a mistake, because he's just bunching them up in this one corner. And what he does is he actually takes them up here, which I think is kind of weird. But I know what he was trying to do. But he has carbine cav. I really think he should have taken that and kept it with the troops. I don't use carbine cav that much. They're good at sort of helping your line infantry, but they're not too good in a cav fight, and they're quite slow. So if you've got a Yariki facing against a carbine cav or chasing a carbine cav, they're gonna win. But carbine cav sees a Yariki from afar and manages to get shots on them, they're gonna win. So I knew my 2 Yariki were going to have to be used as a sacrifice here. I knew that I was going to have to kill these guys to sort of protect my men. And while I do that though, he's seen the fact that I've taken my other Yariki, because I need to kill his general. It would be a big benefit to me if I killed the general. So he has his spear units here, and he's going to chase my men all over the field here. But they're not going to catch them, because my cavalry will easily, you know, take it out. And I really should have clicked an attack order here, because I actually could have hit his general. And they would have killed him, and you see I charged them here, and then I realized, oh crap, he's got his spear units right there, so I sort of take out my men at the last point. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I need to start this battle. He's being occupied with other things. So I take my infantry, my matchlock catchy, and I put them into their place. You know, take off the first couple of shots, you know, make them have to reload, and then eventually I take down my troops. So yeah, here we go. I'm sort of taking my troops down. See, these guys are gonna rout.
Damn lily-livered cowards!
Yeah, so your
men are running, sir.
I don't think I move these. I save these for later time. See, now he's menacing his force up here, and I think in a second or two I'm gonna take my cav and just charge them into his men, because here we go. The reason I'm doing that is because he turns into one unit. That's one thing. Really should not have done that. And 2, if he doesn't have a charge bonus, then I may have a chance of wiping out one of his units. And what he did, which was wrong here, was he took his carbine cav and he shot into his men, and that makes them fall. Look, already 20 losses.
An ambush, general!
So,
an ambush!
This unit here manages to take this carbine cav off by charge, and you know they're not exactly going to win. But now the fact that he's lost this Yariki, or already vet one, and he's going to lose this one soon. Actually, no, I think he saves this one. I think this one comes back. But now that I've done that, I'm going to start my screen off fight. Never mind. Last match. So I take up this red bear, and he's fighting off against his white bears. That's how effective the meat shield attack was. See, I take my match back around. So again, he's gonna be firing on them. My red bears, they're winning. It's funny enough. They're in the water as well, so it will help. So at this point, I take my Yariki away. I didn't really attack his general, I don't think, but I needed. Yeah, I kind of attacked the general. Look, he's only got 9 left, so I did manage to get quite a lot of attacks. Sorry, I missed that. I think I attacked the general here, but I really needed my cavalry to help my flank, because now he has 4 cavalry left. One that came back from routing, which I didn't realize. I think it's this one here. Sorry. And so He's got his 4 units. He's got his 2 carbine cav and his 2 Yariki, all beat up, all of them, apart from this carbine cav, which is full. So I know now that but apparently I have the advantage because I have taken out his main force, and he has to retreat his troops up to this. So I'm winning the firefight, but I'm losing the cav advantage. So my general's bodyguard's still here. I haven't really done much with him. I didn't really need him at the moment, even though he is a leadership general, so I should be, you know, moving him to help inspire the morale of my men. So, yeah. So this was, I don't know what he was doing here, but he needed to do this because he needed this rain advantage. He's taking his men out of the forest and up the hill, which gives him the hill bonus and sort of range down. But it's also revealing that now I can have this advantage, the forest, which will significantly help my men, you know, because they're going to have the wooden cover. And he's going to charge his carbine cav because he's going to try and get some shots on my men, but he doesn't discover any of them. And as you can see, here's one it's almost lost half its men, and that was by a Yari key charge, one that was not vetted up, unfortunately. So he's going to send his men in.
The enemy has discovered your hidden units.
Run away, but also my red bears that I've actually moved a long way around, moved them towards his cavalry, which he didn't realize. I get a nice shot off with them. It just it takes out one of his carbine calves almost completely. Look, he's only got 27. Had 39 a minute ago. This Yariki is going to run into them. But they're so beat up that they're not going to do much, and I just taken my Yariki for a charge into them. There we go. See, we're losing the morale. This Yariki is lost on my one. So now I have 2 Yariki still, and he's firing his Yariki into mine, so I'm going to take mine out of here. And then you see how his men are going to falter. He's going to try and take his carbine cab and back up to help his men. You know what I do? I just follow him with my cab. If he can get some more shots off with this carbine cab, then you know he's going to do quite well. But you see now, this carbine cab, they're going to get this. And they've routed. So they're gone. They're out of the picture because they're not going to win.
Damn lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
Men. And at this point, seeing as his marines are very vetted, you see, look, 6 chevrons. Yeah, they're doing some crucial damage on my men. He already took out one of my red bear infantry just from a couple of shots. You can see, look, all of them here, just lying, writhing in pain. So, now I'm chasing his cav away, and see, they're sort of like, ooh, they're wavering, they're not doing too well. And my cavalry's sort of getting tired. But I still have my matchlock catchy. I keep coming back from routing, so they're being good meat shields. So I'm taking them up. They're just like, oh, no, we can't do this anymore. 13 of us left, we're not going to do it. And I bring up more matchlock catchy and more matchlock catchy. So you can see how I'm using my meat shields effectively to sort of protect my men. And so she's wasting
running from the battlefield, sir.
I'm going to actually have a little look at his shot. See if he can get any good shots. As you can see, he's completely obliterating my... I'm doing it for a reason. Now I have a Yariki in the forest area. And I have my red bears, and of course, the most important, my infantry and marine, because these are going to be the crucial guys. These are the guys that need to get the shots on. They can face up against this. If he's busy shooting, one or 2 shots.
The enemy's allies run like heathens from a preacher, sir.
Into position. They're running in, and he takes his cavalry. See, I got already killed. Yep, there you go. He also charges into his carbine cav, which is a good move actually. He needs to take out my look at them flying. They are not happy. But carbine cav in a 1-on-1 fight, but against an elite unit that can actually use their swords. Look at that. Most of the cav just trash. They have their swords, they're getting killed, and that's all she wrote for them. See, now I've got 91 units left, and he's going to send in his Yari Kachi. I have my red bears standing here to support. I've got my general up and running now. He's right here. And I have my red bears ready to fire. And so he's the Yari Kachi. He wouldn't kill my infantry marines. I need them. And taking my Yari key in their morale. Slowly dying. You know, they have... That's the end of my cav too, I think. Only 8 left. They've been very
A
big.
unit is running from the
They're
battlefield,
shackled, they're
sir.
routing their guns, and he has one infantry marine and one spearlet, and he's trying his very best to keep them alive. I'm gonna see, look at that firepower on the red bears. He's already taking that. I still, however, have one red bear. That's full. One here that's full, and then these guys. I'm gonna get some more. That missed horribly. I'm not gonna. And he's running his men way up. And as you can see, and he did it in a really bad manner. He didn't face my infantry marine, and while he did that, they're just getting pounded.
Your
So,
victory
good against
is
my opponent.
close,
He played
sir.
really well. This was quite a long battle, to be honest, and he did very well. But unfortunately, he didn't bring enough firepower on the front line. He would have won that battle because I could not have time to have taken my men back here to sort of deal with his men. So that was a good game. This was a couple of games into my first time. I knew what I was doing. I was level 3 by now, so maybe not. Maybe it was like 10 to 15 battles. I'm not too sure. And so I managed to beat him and the other guy. No, don't worry, I do lose a substantial amount. I'm not like, I don't just show the wins. I will show you some like losses. But the thing with me is if I lose, I'm like, right. And I don't really feel the need to save it, even though I should, because sometimes I lose against someone who really does outplay me in such a good way that it would be good to bring to you guys. However, I hope you've enjoyed the content I've brought so far. I've been a little bit more cheery in this thing, because I've kind of realized I don't need to be so droll. So we'll look at the unit statistics in this. And so my guys, our Red Bear infantry, look, got 113 kills, even though they did lose more men. Another Red Bear, more lost than kills. But look at my infantry to marine. Look at them there, 3,865 points. They didn't even get a rank up. They just slaughtered everything. And as you can see, my hierarchy, they held their firm. They got quite a lot of kills. They did good at blocking. And look at this matchlock catchy. Ooh, 13 kills. That's good for a meat shield unit. 13 kills. And as you see, they just died horribly. And then his unit, see, look how he's got all vets here. All vets. His General's Hatamoto had already 4 stars, so he's going to be paying almost 1,000 koku for that. Infantry to Marine, 318 kills, so they did get their worthwhile. They killed a lot of my Red Bear. His White Bear killed quite a bit too. His cavalry didn't get as much as they could have. It was the fact that I brought more men than him and the fact that I won to that. So that was a 10-minute battle. So I wonder how long this is going to last for, maybe around 20 minutes again. But I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I'll be sure to bring you some more soon. I've got a whole lot of more, and I'm really enjoying bringing you these commentaries, so I will be back to bring you some soon.